If you're new to the channel, please be sure to like, share, and of course subscribe and leave a comment down below. And also check out our partners, Nerds in the Hood, down in the description. And I hope to see you later on. Peace out. Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome to another Alternative Factuals video. Forgive us, I know last week we haven't really been doing any videos. We do work outside of this YouTube thing because obviously we are not a big enough channel to be making enough money to support 3 people. But besides that, yeah, we've had just crazy hectic work schedules and all that good stuff. So the videos will probably be a day late, or at the very least, we will give you 2 videos this week instead of 3. But anyways, this is a little side rant before I jump into today's topic. I just want to let y'all know I have a friend named Shella, right? And she's a bit of a loser. And yeah, I know she's a loser, but you know, I'm not going to get too deep into why she's a loser, but she's a bum. And I'm pretty sure at some point she might watch this video and be like, hey, he called me a loser. Yeah, it was me. I called you a loser. And I want you to know it was me. Anyways, I hope everyone's having a lovely, lovely, lovely day. And whenever you're hearing this, because obviously I'm recording this at a different time, so I'm not going to give a time, but I hope you're having a nice day or going to have a nice day. And today's video is going to be about Aquaman. Now, obviously, a lot of you have seen that trailer, or if you haven't, I would recommend you go really check out that trailer for Aquaman, of course. But I feel like the trailer looks good. In terms of, you know, some of the animation, the CGI and stuff like that, that's what I'm referring to when I say animation, you know, but I do feel the animation, the CGI and stuff like that, it looks good. And, but I'm not really sure about the movie itself. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Jason Momoa does make Aquaman look like a phenomenal character. And as a lot of us may know who read comics, Aquaman has kind of always struggled, and I would say relatively recently in DC Rebirth, that's kind of when he's been seen in this more positive light. They've made him look way more like a badass, but that's another story for another day. Anyways, so I kind of want to discuss a little bit about, well, kind of open the discussion floor to see what you guys think about the trailer, as well as the fact that what do you guys think about the movie aspect in terms of how it's gonna come out. Do you think the movie's gonna be good? Do you think the movie's gonna be bad? Or do you think the movie's gonna be like eh? And I mean, it's all a matter of opinion, and like I said, I like hearing you guys' opinion, because you guys have been leaving comments and stuff like that in a lot of my videos, and I appreciate it. So I would encourage you to leave comments, and like I said, subscribe and all that stuff, because I want to hear it all. And for the record, I actually didn't think the Suicide Squad was that bad of a movie. Some parts were a little cringy, but for the most part, I actually enjoyed the casting as well as some of the choices that they made, and I'm not going to get too deep into that because that's a little side rant. But anyways, now from looking at the trailer, like I said, it seems like they're taking a lot of inspiration from, like I said, the comics. So there's still some creativity that's going on in there that we'll probably see from the movie, but obviously the whole Black Manta thing, they decided not to change race or anything like that, and they're using a lot of inspiration from the comic books. Now, what I actually really enjoy, at least what I've seen from the trailer so far, is that the fact that they're actually sticking to the source material, and the fact that Arthur is born of, you know, Earth and Atlantis, where the queen actually came to the surface, you know, had a son with the lighthouse owner, which is obviously Arthur's father. And then he was born, raised up on the surface, and then eventually he got to the ocean, found out about his heritage and all that stuff. Really dope. And like I said, Jason Momoa has done a really good job in making this character really appealing, really, you know, really enjoyable for everybody to watch. And I just think naturally it's a part of his personality, because I heard he's like a really cool guy from my understanding. I don't know him personally, obviously, but from my understanding of what I've heard and seen on the internet, they say he's a pretty good guy, pretty decent guy. So I feel like that kind of carried over into his character, where they made his character a lot of, you know, well, really enjoyable, comfortable, and you know, you feel like as if you know him, like you're really there. But I don't know, I'm a little worried about the movie as well, because obviously in the DCEU, the movies have not been doing as well compared to Marvel. Now, somebody made this argument on Facebook that, oh, the first 5 movies that the DCEU released made more money than the first 5 movies that the MCU made. And I made the counter argument saying that when the MCU first came out, that wasn't the peak of superhero movies. That was a different time. That's like 2008, 2009, 2010 and stuff like that, when it was early in the superhero phase, where those movies were just now starting to get their footing into the movie theaters and the cinematic universe in terms of the world itself. But when the Justice League movies came out, we were already halfway through the the concept of Infinity War. It was on its way, and then a lot of these things were already halfway established in Marvel. So DC came out during a point in time when superhero movies were technically at its peak. So there's a difference in that. Like I said, so even though they made money in the box office, their ratings were not the greatest amongst, Rotten Tomatoes, as well as the audience ratings as well. Like, people, just word of mouth, have not been really great about the DCEU movies, and understandably so. Like I said, it hasn't been consistent. Wonder Woman was a good movie. It was a solid origin, and strong female character, perfectly okay with that. And like I said, some moments were a little but for the most part, it was definitely a solid 7.5, 8 out of 10. So, which, that's a good movie. And every other movie has been a little questionable. Batman vs Superman, questionable. Even the Justice League movie, it was a little questionable, especially that mustache job on Superman. But that, like I said, that's a little side rant. But let me know what you guys think about what's going on with these movies, because based on their track record, it's a little worrisome, a little bit. And I kind of really am worried about the movie Aquaman, because it looks like they have a lot of potential to really make this movie pop, and to really make this movie, kind of resonate with people if they make the right choices. And it's a little difficult to tell at this point whether or not they're making the right choices, because the trailer, like we've seen before in a lot of movies, they can take all the good scenes and put in the trailer to attract people, and then the movie can flop. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you like this video, please drop a like. And if you're new to the channel, please be sure to like, share, and of course subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And I hope to see you later on. Peace out.